Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shroomy, and if you're new here, I am a mixed media artist, and I have been doing a series of paintings for the prompt list for Creatuanary 2024, and today I am doing the number 3, which is the Chaos Witch. I don't really know what it is, and as I found out like halfway through of these prompts, I noticed that they're all like more horror themed and more like mythological and like more scary type characters. So yeah, I wasn't really in the mood to do any of those, and I just kind of like gave them my own little twist, and for the most part they're all very like lovable little characters, and that's kind of like what I wanted to do because I really wasn't in the mood for like horror. Not that I'm opposed to horror and more gory and dark stuff. I do love drawing some of those oftentimes, but I think I've really been trying to make more colorful pieces, and I'm not really sure that there isn't limits to what I do, but I do enjoy right now making more colorful and fun and a little bit quirky and light and bright. I'm not really sure, but I decided to make this one a little spider and this little character on top of him, on his head, basically based the same position as the character, the prompt that's for this day, which is the Chaos Witch, which I'm guessing is from a game. I can't actually remember. I did research when I was doing this, but this was a few weeks ago now. I am posting these super late and a little bit spaced out because I didn't actually finish all of the prompts. I think I only got to about number 14. The Bunyip, I think, was the last one as of today, and today is already the 2nd of February, so I definitely didn't finish this challenge, which is kind of sad. I'm a little bit gutted, but I had a lot going on in my life and I just couldn't obtain all of these prompts and finish them. Also, by the end, I realized that I didn't want to dedicate one page for a 100% like finished painting. I kind of like strayed away from that a little bit, and I kind of tried to make it a bit more experimental for what I'm doing because I just couldn't justify making a piece every day that's so detailed because I work, and as you know, if you work you don't have energy when you get home, and that's kind of like what I was dealing with, and I just couldn't finish a full piece a day, which is why I started falling behind and ultimately abandoning the challenge. I started this sketch, and you saw at the start, I drew a sketch and then I didn't like the composition, and then I erased it and started again, which is the point of all of these pieces, that I just didn't come up with the idea that looked the best, and I kind of struggled with it. Same with the one from last time's video. I just can't generate the ideas 100% the first time around, because you need to warm up and you need to sketch and do some ideas to see what sticks, and that's kind of like what I wanted to do further in the pages, further in the challenge. I am sad that I didn't finish it like I mentioned before, but at the end of the day I'm still glad that I did even half of the month. I got some really nice pieces out of this challenge, and as you'll see in the further videos, I decided to make these individual videos because, like I said, I work and I have limited time of when I can create art, so I filmed most of these videos like full process videos, but I did miss a couple because I just couldn't film both formats, and yeah, I don't know, I like seeing the process of these, and I hope you guys enjoy these as well. Let me know if you do. And yeah, I wanted to just thank again for the amazing, awesome love on my videos and my channel as a whole. I couldn't be more thankful and more grateful. I'm so excited. I love posting on here. I do fall behind schedule sometimes, but I do try and post every week, and yeah, I hope you follow along. Thank you so much to everybody who's already here and already coming to see every video. I do really appreciate it. I couldn't thank you anymore. I started this piece by using the acrylic markers, the Artix or RTX acrylic markers, and they're so nice, they're so juicy. I do like them, but the problem with them I've found is that obviously they're shiny, they're like acrylic, so they have a shiny finish, and on top of that, I feel like if you try and like layer up on the shiny effect, the second or the third layer just doesn't want to stick. I don't know, that's kind of like what I found an issue with them. So I also decided to use my Acryla gouache, and I really loved the way that this piece turned out. I really didn't know what I was doing. Guys, if you knew my art process, you'd be like, what the hell? Because I just go in completely blind, and then I just like do all these guessworks and just try do it all in. Like I said in one of my earlier videos, I am a intuitive artist. Oh my god, I said it right the first time. I really struggled saying that word, but yeah, I'm a very intuitive artist, and I kind of just go as I see it, I guess, or as I feel it more. Because I don't know, I suck at planning and keeping to schedules and things like this, so I really do just go by it, go as I see it. And it kind of works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and if it doesn't, then like in the last video, you can really see the struggles and everything in between. I thought I'd do a smaller illustration for this page. As you can see, it's, you know, I did the little square, and because the illustration was so small, I thought, you know, this is not going to take me very long, and it's going to be a super quick piece that I can actually maybe finish in a night. And then I kind of felt like it's lacking, I don't know, lacking something, which is why I added the flowers. And I love drawing these like rosy flower, I don't even know, like these flower things. And I don't know, they kind of like, they frame the whole piece, and I really enjoy drawing them and painting them. But I love the contrast between the reds and the oranges, and I feel like that tealy blue background just looks so nice, and I really do enjoy it. I did go over the background with just a light wash of the gouache because I don't know, it like look, the markers aren't perfect and they are very streaky, and also I don't think they last a very long time, so I feel bad. I don't want them to finish too quickly on me because I don't think you can get individual markers to replace them, so I try and use them as sparingly as I can. Not that I'm very scarce about my materials, because I'd much rather use them than them sit and not be used, because then it's even more of a waste. I can't remember who the person is, but any can't speak. Any art material that's not getting used is a wasted art material or something along those lines. And that resonates because I also had those feelings in the past where I really don't want to use something if it's like a, you know, brand new, or I don't know, like a little bit expensive or something along those lines. I didn't want to use it because I just felt scared, or I didn't know how to approach laying it down for the first time, you know, just things like that. And I kind of got out of those feelings purely by getting the use out of them, getting them onto paper, slapping them down, testing them. I think doing swatches for art materials is the best thing you can do, because then you can see the potential and see what you're working with. And that's kind of like what I did with these as well, because the Holbein acrylic gouache is super expensive, and I do acknowledge the fact that it's, you know, it's not going to last forever. So I do try and not overuse it or like mix materials. I love mixed media as a whole, so it's just easy mixing a load of materials together, and then, you know, it takes the load off of one particular material if you mix them up, I think. I love doing these little like highlights on the edges, like the blue on the spider's head, and I kind of like bring it out. As you can see, I'm really working in layers. So at first I obviously lay down the acrylic markers to like kind of block out the colors for where they're gonna be, and then with this gouache, because I'm using these fine brushes, I can really go in and bring all these details out. I think that's another thing that the acrylic markers are harder to use, is because the nibs aren't very fine, but at the same time you can do a lot with them, so I have no complaints, genuinely. This darker shadowy areas that I'm doing in this spider, that really makes it stand out. And I don't know why, but these eyes were so fascinating to paint for me, because they, I don't know, they kind of look they look so funny, and they were so cute to paint because like each individual eyeball. I really like the overall feeling of this piece. I think I called it She Changed Him or something along those lines, because in the original the Chaos Witch, she's, you know, Chaos Witch, like exactly what you think it would be, like fiery, spidery demon lady, which is super cool. But I wanted to make it cute and like add all these little charms on his back, and I think it really worked, and I really enjoyed the look of it. And I'm really coming in with this teeny tiny little brush, bringing in these final touches for this piece. As you can see, I gave him a little hat too, just because he's so cute and he's a gentleman and he deserves a little top hat. And yeah, that was super pleasing and satisfying to draw in right at the end, because there was like this little area where there was so much space, it just felt right. But with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really had so much fun painting this, and I shall see you in the next one. Thank you so much, guys. Bye!